Kia ora and greetings, everybody. My name is Tuariki Delamere. I am the Principal Consultant for TDA Immigration. I also was once the Minister of Immigration. The Minister of Immigration has announced a new Skilled Migrant Category 2023, which will come into effect on 9 October this year. It is very different from the criteria that we've been used to for so many years. To qualify for residence, you must score 6 points. But first, let's look at the mandatory requirements that you must have to be even eligible to apply. You must have an acceptable standard of health. You must have a clear police record. You'll need to have English language fluency equivalent to IELTS level 6.5. And you must be under the age of 56 on the day you apply. That is 55 years of age or younger. And you must have a current offer of employment that pays at least the median wage from an accredited New Zealand employer. The median wage as of today is $29.66 per hour. You must have full-time employment, which is at least 30 hours a week. So there are 3 skill categories, and an applicant can only score points from one of those 3 categories. The first one is income, the second one is occupation registration, and the third one is qualification. You must only choose points for one of those 3 categories. If you want to claim points for income, you can get 6, 4, or 3 points, depending on the wage that you will be paid. To get 6 points, you need to be earning at least 3 times the median wage. And on today's rate, that would be $88.98 per hour, or equivalent to $185,078 per 40-hour week annually. If you want to claim 4 points, you'll need to earn 2 times the median wage, which would be currently $59.32 per hour, or for a 40-hour week, an annual income of $123,385. And if you wish to claim 3 points, you must be earning 1.5 times the median wage, which would be $44.49 per hour, or for a 40-hour week, $92,539. The second category is qualifications. You can claim 6, 5, 4, or 3 points, depending on your qualification. For 6 points, you need to have a doctoral degree. For 5 points, you need a master's degree. For 4 points, you need a bachelor honors degree or a postgraduate diploma. For 3 points, a bachelor's degree or a postgraduate certificate. You do not get any points for anything lower than a bachelor's or a postgraduate certificate. And the third of these categories is occupation registration. If you are working in an occupation that requires registration or certification or licensing in New Zealand, you can claim these points if your occupation is on the approved list. There are three broad categories of occupations: health and social services, building and construction, professional and other trades. And within those three broad categories, there are 119 approved specified occupations. So quickly to sum up, you may claim points for one of those three categories: income, qualifications, or occupation registration. The other area in which you claim points is for having qualifying work experience here in New Zealand. You can get 3, 2, or 1 points. To be awarded 3 points, you'll need 36 months of qualifying work experience over the previous 5 years prior to your application. To gain 2 points, you'll need 24 months of qualifying work experience gained over the previous 4 years prior to your application. And if you're claiming 1 point, you will need 12 months of qualifying work experience gained over the previous 24 months prior to your application. To claim points for work experience, when you have claim points for qualifications, your work experience must at all times have been at the median wage. If your occupation is rated as skill level 1, 2, or 3 in the ANZCO, Australia and New Zealand Standard Classification of Occupations Register. If your occupation is at level 4 or level 5 of ANZCO, or your occupation is not listed in ANZCO, you must have earned 1.5 times the median wage for your work experience. And if you are claiming work experience points when you have claimed points for your occupation registration, you must have worked full-time in that occupation, counting the experience only that was gained after you were registered. And you must have also been paid the median wage if your occupation is listed in levels 1, 2, or 3 of ANZCO, and 1.5 times the median wage if your occupation is listed as level 4 or 5 in ANZCO, or is not listed in ANZCO at all. If you're claiming work experience and you claim points for income, for each year of work experience that you have claimed, your income must be at the same level as the points you have claimed for income. That is, if you've claimed 6 points for the whole period of your work experience, you must have been paid at least 3 times the median wage. If you claim 4 points for income, or the points you're claiming for work experience, you must have been paid 2 times the median wage. And if you're claiming 3 points for income, then your claimed work experience must be paid at 1.5 times the median wage. This final slide gives you the historical basis of median wage in New Zealand from 15 January 2018 through to today. And so this is obviously quite important because depending on what points you have claimed, you need to work out what pay rate you had during the appropriate time period. Hopefully, that's made it clear for you of how you can gain residence in the new skilled migrant category. If you wish to discuss it further, feel free to write to the email address given. Feel free to come to the TDA if you're having any difficulties. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. You all take care now.